I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. After highs this afternoon in the 30s and southwest winds in the central and east gusting up to 30, a weak cold front lowers most of our highs tomorrow into the low to mid 30s, while southwest Nebraska and northwest Kansas can expect highs in the upper 30s to the mid 40s. Highs are in the 40s Wednesday, even the low to mid 50s over southwest Nebraska and northwest Kansas when a warm front lifts to the northeast. Another round of less intense Arctic air drops our highs into the 30s to the low 40s Thursday and mainly the 20s on Friday. Southwest Nebraska and northwest Kansas a bit milder on Friday with highs in the 30s. Occasional light snow is possible Thursday through Saturday with low pressure dropping southeast. Slightly higher chances are during that time period of Thursday night into Friday with accumulations currently expected to be an inch or less. By Sunday, our highs rebound into the upper 40s to the mid 50s. Long-term forecast models indicate that upward trend in temperatures late this weekend should continue into the following week. The milder trend verifies in the long-term forecast. Temperatures in Nebraska, Kansas, and the rest of the western and central U.S. this weekend through the first 8 days of February are likely to be warmer than normal. It also looks to be mostly dry with below normal precipitation for Nebraska, Kansas, and nearly all of the U.S. this weekend through February 8th. Key weather factors impacting the markets include continuing cold in the U.S. and Argentina dryness. The rest of the week, cold but mostly quiet weather covers the eastern half of the U.S., while mild air spreads as far east as the plains. Light freezes may occur again tomorrow morning in deep south Texas. Across Florida's citrus belt, producers need to watch low temperatures for several days starting tomorrow. Winter storm recovery efforts are complicated by ongoing cold weather and lingering electrical disruptions, especially in areas of the Mid-South that endured major ice accumulations. Livestock producers throughout the eastern half of the U.S. are dealing with the long cold spell and a variety of challenges. Mild, dry weather dominates the western U.S. aside from precipitation along and near the northern Pacific coast. Most of the eastern half of the U.S. remains dry the next 5 days. Exceptions are limited to lingering precipitation today along the Atlantic coast, snow squalls in the vicinity of the Great Lakes, and late week rain across the deep south. Mississippi River water levels are getting a boost from this past weekend's major winter storm in the Delta. Extreme cold along the Mississippi, though, could lead to ice jams on local rivers this week. In southern Argentina, spotty rain from the weekend lingers the first half of this week before additional rain this weekend. Declining soil moisture and crop conditions are likely to continue in southern Argentina, and hot temperatures early this week may add to the stress of corn and soybeans. Central Brazil saw favorable rain for filling soybeans over the weekend, and more rain is expected this week. Drier areas in south central Brazil might be seeing crop stress, but rain is forecast to return later this week. Soil moisture remains low for the upcoming second crop corn that is planted in south central Brazil right after soybeans are harvested the next few weeks. With your check of ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.